What I love about entrepreneurship is true entrepreneurs get back up after they've been knocked down. My next guest, Anthony from Zilio, did exactly that. But before we get there, this from Orange Theory. I think for me, I don't love losing, and I don't think you're a loser by any stretch, but pitch night this year in Carlton was not your first pitch night.
No, yeah.
You showed up 2 years before in South Melbourne and unfortunately didn't win. And I know that sucks and that hurts, but what I love about what you did, there was two things that happened that like struck me. One, you showed up. Yeah, that for me was like, this guy got knocked down and he got up again and he took the feedback on, adjusted and executed, and you absolutely deserve to win. The thing that struck me most though was the phone call that we had that no one knows about, because you sent an email in to Anna asking, hey, I got a bunch of questions that I want to make sure that I'm delivering myself properly and I'm speaking to the right audience. And so Anna flicked it to me and said, hey, Toby, can you respond? And I was gonna respond on email. I said, screw it. I just picked up the phone and we had a chat. And what I loved about that, and by the way, I had no influence on the night. Yeah, that was judge's call. But so you absolutely won it. But what I loved on that was, and I don't know you at all, but I loved how there was no ego in the way. It was, how do I get this done? What have I got to do in order to convince you that this is my business, this is what I do the best? And so what I love about that is it reminded me of my wife, where she says, Tobes, and she said it for 20 years, Tobes, 2 ears, 1 mouth, listen twice as much as you speak, and the answers are there for you. And I love that you humbled yourself, not that I know you at all, to sort of take on that feedback, which then ultimately served you on the night and you ended up winning. So I love that. I'm proud that you're here. I'm thrilled that you're here and I'm proud that you're here.
Thank you, man.
But let's talk about Zilio. So what I know is basically there's a huge problem, a really huge problem. And I think my wife causes more of this than I do, because I never return anything, ever. I was like, all right, well, that sucks. And I never return it. Whereas she'll try it, look at what didn't fit the way I liked it to fit, I'm gonna send it back. But Zilio actually sort of shrinks that from a cost and a time perspective, where I can actually pick a garment, superimpose it on myself before I check out, which then reduces shipping, packaging, da 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 da. And there's this cascading effect of positivity.
Yeah, 100%.
Is that right?
Yeah, basically. So the biggest problem in online shopping, and online shopping is blowing up. So this problem is just blowing up with it, right?
Totally.
It's that no one knows how anything fits when you shop online. And this uncertainty, there's no real like solutions out there in the market. There's sizing solutions that can tell you you're a medium or a small, but it doesn't.
It feels very generic.
It's very generic and it's not really accurate. It doesn't really tell you. I could be 100% a medium in a t-shirt and still not have a fit.
Yeah, I tell you, like, you know, buying Japanese clothes, I'm like a double XL, but I'm a medium in everything else. That's ultimately confusing for me as a consumer. So you set to solve all of that?
Yeah, so me and my co-founder came from fashion retail and from the fashion industry, and we understand that garment fit's pretty intricate. Our approach is to really let people know exactly how garments fit, as if they're trying it on, and just to be really comprehensive in that sense.
So you're a button on the checkout?
We're
pre-checkout?
Pre-checkout, we're next to the add to bag button. So we're a website plugin.
Plugin? That's
for
what I
the
meant.
online stores.
Button, yeah.
Yeah, and then so next to the add to cart button, there'll be a try it on button, and you can scan your body to create your avatar.
Cool.
And we'll basically show on your avatar how the gun will fit on every single size.
And can I strike a pose and it'll conform, or am I sort of like?
You're like this, but we do have a few poses that will help like make you understand and relate to that. Yeah.
Super cool. And so where are you at on the venture side? Are you in market? Are you testing? Have you got customers on board?
So the interesting part is that the reason why virtual fitting rooms aren't in the market is because the technology doesn't exist. So we've basically been just inventing this technology, just trial and erroring it along the way. But last year we launched a pilot trial into a store.
Yep.
And just to see if if our approach that we think works actually works to solve the problem.
Yep.
And on a small scale, we basically solved the sizing problem, which no one really has done.
Yep.
So knowing that, with that confidence, we started building out the rest of the platform. It'll be ready later in the year to start partnering with
clothing labels.
Yeah, clothing labels. And we're just focusing on jeans and pants at the moment.
Yep.
But yeah, we're going to start rolling it out.
I think you should go after the bigger categories. So I think jeans and pants are huge. I think tees could be a pretty big category after that. I don't know if you wanted to go into undergarments or anything like that, but that could be interesting. And probably not, for this vlog, but that could be very interesting. How does it fit? How does it look? Mate, congratulations. I'm thrilled you're here.
Thank you, man.
I am going to link all of your details so people can follow your journey and all your socials. And when you're ready, we can sort of come back and start to talk about the power that you've had, and then we can tell the story to some of the retail merchants that sit behind this camera and the 20-odd thousand people that view the vlog on an episode basis, and see if we can help get you into some doors and motoring up that hill.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right, guys. Zilio, King Zilio. That's all you need to know for now. Thanks for watching.